Hello, this is Griffin Freeberg from Senior Design Team 6, and I will be giving a presentation on the project created by my team members, Danielle Scalzi, Samantha Hunsley, Johnny Sitt, and I. During this presentation, I hope to give a detailed and comprehensible overview of what we accomplished this past year working on 3D system navigation. We were sponsored by Lockheed Martin to design an updated file navigation system which offers a 3D file navigation system alongside a more traditional tree-based file navigation system. Currently, Lockheed Martin only employs the use of the latter. The goal of this new system is to be a more intuitive, visual-based approach which would reduce training time and increase productivity in the workplace. The system is also hosted on a web page to allow for easy access to employees. We accomplished this by creating a web application hosted on Amazon Web Services EC2 or Elastic Computing Cloud. The EC2 functions as a server for the application to run off of. This application allows users to view a 3D model of an object and its parts using standard tree controls. The application utilizes a web viewer in order to display 3D models from CATIA, a 3D model viewer. We built the web application using Angular 8, a web application framework, and Node 12, a JavaScript runtime environment. On the slide is an example of what the web page looks like. To the left is the standard tree control, and on the right is the web viewer displaying the 3D model. In the top left is a drop-down menu where you can select which part system you would like to view. The back end of the project was built with Java 11 using Apache Tomcat 9. Apache Tomcat is a servlet container which is used in order to fetch necessary files from our storage service. Our storage service further utilizes Amazon Web Services using what is called the S3 or Simple Storage Service, which is a cloud storage service. The backend also performs all necessary transformations of data so that the web application receives files which can be viewed using our web viewer. This video is a demonstration of what the web viewer would look like if we were able to implement it into our web application. This would retain the tree view of the navigation as seen previously. This is just an example of what the 3D viewer would look like and what capabilities it would have. In the viewer, we start here showing the overall view of the system selected, which now is the landing gear, and then we have multiple options. We could either use the tree view, or we could use the 3D view like so in order to see the different parts. So if we wanted to go down into the wheels, we could open up the wheel assembly and then further go into the actual wheel itself. We also have the option to change our orientation so we get the correct view we need. And then we can go back up, back to the wheel assembly, and back into the overall landing gear. Lastly, I'd like to speak about the different challenges we faced during this project. One challenge we faced during this project included not having access to the web viewer. Due to this, we had to work with what was available to us, which was a local viewer that could not be implemented into the web application. However, it was able to demonstrate the full capability that our web application would have. Another challenge we faced much earlier on in the process was losing a group member due to a logistical error. However, the biggest challenge we faced was that not all of our group members were familiar with the platforms we were using to build the project. We did not have much experience with Amazon Web Services or Angular, so we had to teach ourselves along the way how to work with these platforms. All of these challenges were similar to what would be faced in a true work environment, so we saw these challenges as an opportunity to learn and grow rather than a hindrance to the project and ourselves. To close, I'd like to thank Lockheed Martin for sponsoring this project and giving us a great opportunity to share our skills we've learned throughout our years at the university, as well as expand our knowledge through the work we put into our project.